Hello. What's up, guys? It's Wednesday. We're doing more Pokemon today. And today, we're doing a double. We're doing a double because I know that one of them is going to take basically no time whatsoever. We are going to do Mew and Mewtwo today. A double feature, you might say. So, first off, we're going to take a look at Mew. Then after Mew, we will do the run, and then we will do the same for Mewtwo. That's how we're going to do this tonight. So, first off, Mew. Stats. Very, very easy stats. Probably one of the easiest stat lines to remember of any Pokemon that's ever existed. It's just 100 across the board, which is pretty fucking good. It's pretty good. Oops, all stats, right? All exactly the same. All right, so the issue with Mew is what Mew starts with, right? So we start with just Pound. We get Transform at level 10. And then at level 20, we get Mega Punch. Level 30, we get Metronome. And level 40, we finally learn Psychic. But we do learn every TM and every HM in Gen 1. So all of those things that you just really, really, really wish that you could learn, we can. We could do all of those things. And more, honestly. All right, let me pull that down there so that that is correct. Okay. So, let's hop into it. Oh, that's the wrong person. Also the wrong size. Fix this. Fix this. Let's resize him real quick. Let us also swap to Mew. Oh god, Mew's even bigger. I thought I had all this stuff set up and ready to go today, but I fucking forgot. Wipe counter. We are not at 63 deaths. We are in fact at 0 deaths. So my worry is Brock, as it usually is, right? Brock is gonna suck a whole lot. We basically have no good way to deal with him whatsoever. With Mew. Let's get the timer up. There we go. And oh, we need Muzak. Why do I have? Oh, duh. Yeah, of course. Of course. We are going to do Game Chops again today. I've been liking listening to Game Chops lately. We're just going to keep doing that. All right. That's way louder for me than it is for you guys. But that was way louder than I expected it to be. All right, where's my mouse at? There you are. Okay, so we have an old game, right? Where we were... Is this sped up? It is not. I don't know why it does this. Every once in a while, the game's just like, I don't feel like speeding up. But literally all we have to do is just open and close the options and it's fine. Battle animation offset. I'm curious. What moves did we use last time? Last time, what moves did we have? Oh, I named the Pokemon me. Oh, speaking of, we have redeems from yesterday, right? We got redeems from yesterday. Sprite Cranberry. For both of them today. And I blame you, Fishiest, for one of those. So that's actually, this is actually really interesting. Speed and special are both identical. Attack is slightly higher and defense is really high relative to the others, right? Which means that the speed and special, we rolled the exact same number. Solo runs, you could use Pokemon Showdown Gen 1. to show stats and moves and stuff, just because it shows both the useful moves and the usually useless moves. The only downside is it doesn't show moves when you level up. So whoopsies. Use Pokemon Showdown Gen 1 OU to show stats and moves and stuff. I have Showdown. Oh, not there. Where's it at? Where are... There it is. Pokemon Showdown. Let me take a look at this. Play, I guess? Team Builder? New team. Bastions OU. Gen 1. Let's take a look at this. Alright. What you posted at Pokemon? Ah, okay. Gotcha. Well, what we could do... Well, I don't know. I don't know how we would determine... Let's just say add Pokemon. We're gonna add... Well, where's Mew? Oh my god, it's illegal. Imagine. Usually useless moves. Oh yeah. No, I'm using it right now. There's a bunch of non-existent yeah. And the stats are updated from whatever the generation was that, like, moves would be different and stats would be different for some Pokemon because they, you know, buffed and nerfed certain Pokemon in certain generations and stuff like that. So here's a question, actually. Because we can get Sword Stance relatively easily, do we actually make a physical Mew? Because, like, with this, we have Thunderbolt, Earthquake, Ice Beam, Psychic. And obviously, that's a really good moveset, right? That's an incredibly strong moveset. Actually, I don't think that Sword Stance really makes it into this, right? Because that moveset right there is just so strong. I think the only major wall, potentially, is, like, the Champion's Executor. I think we one-shot basically everybody else. Maybe the Blastoise as well. The Blastoise and the Executor, I think, are the only two that we would even have trouble with one-shotting. Yeah. That is a really, really good, that is a really good fucking moveset. Yeah. But, like, if we go for a physical Mew, Body Slam is obviously on the table. Earthquake is really, really good. Sword Stance, Earthquake, Body Slam, Soft Boiled. That is a really good fucking moveset. Where is Soft Boiled? What is that? TM. It is, and where do you get it? There you are, TM41. Where is TM41? How I found out it's a TM. That's funny. It's in Celadon. But it just says sell it on City. It doesn't say items. Oh, you gotta hit that. You gotta go there after you get Surf. It's at the guy above the pond. Okay. All right. But yeah, I think that's the simplest and least niche set. Right, but that's like for competitive. That's a really, really strong competitive move set. It's less useful for solo run in the game, right? Because in the game you got to worry about like that. Well, it would and it wouldn't deal with like Aerodactyl very well, because obviously you could set up Sword Stance beforehand, but it wouldn't really deal with Aerodactyl very well. Doesn't really have a good answer for the Gyarados on Lance. It absolutely wipes the floor with Agatha, right? Because you just Earthquake and she dies. Except for the Golbat. You would probably have to Sword Stance at least once to be able to one-shot the Golbat with Body Slam. Golbat is, like, surprisingly tanky. But yeah. I think this is a good move set. And we are going to reset. And we're gonna we have to use Sword Stance for Badge Boost? I don't think we do. Because like that last run, we didn't have Sword Stance. And I don't believe that run was overly difficult for us. Wait a second. Where's my... Why is that gone? What the fuck? Why was that tab just no longer a thing that existed? Well, we're gonna get into it. Oh, if we want to use badge boost. That's true. That's true. That is the only move that we learn to boost our stats. Yes. Does Reflect trigger badge boost? I don't think so. I can't remember how Reflect works in Gen 1. No, because Reflect just halves the damage that you take. It doesn't increase your defense. So, yeah. Or your physical damage, right? It halves the damage that you take from physical attacks. So it doesn't increase your stats, so it wouldn't trigger badge boost. No. Alright. Let's get started. Oh, it's Voltorb. Alright, my name is, as always, Pondoor. Do we have a rival? We do have one. Yes. Okay, so Vin is the rival name today. All right. So we have a whole lot of strategizing. Ah, fuck, I didn't name the Pokemon. Did we name the second rival for today? No, we do not have a name for the second rival today. Will I do it again? The last time I had a nickname request for a Pokemon, I was literally talking about not forgetting to nickname the Pokemon as I forgot to nickname the Pokemon. I'm going to try to avoid that fate again today. What niche reference to make? Go for it. Go for it. We could start naming the rival after, like, Rebel Moon characters. Because they're all terrible people who deserve to be beaten. Yes. Yes. Alright. S-P-R-I-E-C-R-A. Oh, you guys, like... I was actually unsure if it would fit, but you guys put in the exact amount necessary to be able to make the name fill the entire naming thing. Jesus Christ, I don't do shit all for damage. Volt absorb? I don't... Yo, wait, we leveled up? Is Mew... Wait, hold up. Is Mew on the medium slow level curve? It is. No shit. I thought every legendary was on the slow level curve or experience curve. Interesting. Interesting. Go away, please. Leave me alone. What it's referencing? I mean, Volt Absorb is a move, I know. Or no, is it a move or it's an ability? Hello, Igor. How are you doing today? Have I played Poké Rogue? I don't even know what that is, so no. I'm assuming it's some kind of Pokemon roguelike, but beyond that, I have no fucking clue. Oh man, I'm gonna get a map of my area from my sister, and I'm gonna tell her not to give you one. Oh man, I'm such a terrible person. Free browser Pokemon roguelike built like Showdown? Interesting. I tend to forget that fucking browser games are a thing. I'm so used to that just not being true. I'm curious how well we do with this trainer here. I'm really curious how we deal with this trainer here. Well, I guess more specifically the next one. Yeah, there's the poison, of course. Because, of course, we get poison turn fucking 1. Well, I mean, if they just never attack me, I guess we do alright. Got 2 levels out of it, too, which is nice. Alright, give me that antidote. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I usually buy 2 antidotes before I come into this fucking forest. Alright, I just really don't want to get poisoned before the Kakuna. God damn it. We might actually lose this fight now because of that. Wait, why is this a thing? I just realized that I still have animations on, which I definitely remember turning off before. Okay, I really need him to not attack me. Actually, we're fine. Whew. Oh, we learned Transform. Nice. Not that that's actually going to matter, but we learned Transform. Nice. All right. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fuck! God damn it! How many DVs do Gym Leader Pokemon have? They have 8 in everything except for, I believe, Attack. I literally have to use this potion because we're about to die. Because there's enough space in the Pokemon Center to tick... You little shit. To get 1 tick of damage. Also, we need 5 of these. And while I'm here, I might as well buy 3 of these, right? Because I'm going to need to pick them up anyway. I need to just start doing that. Just start buying the paralyzed heals there so I don't have to worry about them later. But yeah, they have 8 in everything except for attack, which they have 9. That is the gym leader DV layout. Not fighting you. Makes up for the 2 potions that I had to use to get the hell up back out of here. Okay, so we are already level 10. I don't think we win even against the junior trainer at level 10. I don't think that we win either of those fights, actually. So we're gonna I'll probably go to level 12 and then I'll fight the junior trainer. Oh, I actually haven't looked at my stats. 26, 28, 26, 27. So attack and speed are relatively low. Defense is really high and special is higher. Man, this is the second I've done this run twice, and both times defense has been my highest stat. I do not appreciate this at all. Why is it defense? Why is it not literally any of the other stats? Because all of the other stats would have been better. All right, so guys, I have a little bit of a thing. So, I currently have these 2 water bottles to drink in my entire house. That is all I have to drink in the entire house, except for vodka. And I'm not just drinking straight vodka. I'm not doing that to myself. What I had planned to do before the stream today is I had planned... All right, so that's level 12. Let's go try the junior trainer, because I think I could beat him at level 12. I had planned to run up to the gas station and just grab a fountain soda before the stream started. And then I woke up today, and there was a fucking thunderstorm going on in my house. Or around my house, right? Not in my house. So I, in fact, did not do that. I am very tempted to... Never mind. Not anymore. I was actually quite tempted to try to transform there so that I would have access to sand attack. But it ended up not being necessary. Frykran! Hello, Vin. How are you? I'm going to... I think, weirdly enough, I think we get to level 14, and then we try to fight Brock. I will kill the Geodude normally, and then I think we actually transform into the Onix. Tired and stuck in rumination, you? I'm thirsty. Actually, in fact, I'm going to solve some of that with this. Are we all? Yeah. Yeah, that's actually what I did after my stream last night. Is I went up to the gas station and I got this cup here. I got this big ass fucking soda, and I was drinking that all last night because I only have a couple of water bottles. And I can't really do anything about that until tomorrow morning when my paycheck comes through, because I'm currently negative $400 in the bank almost. Hooray for overdraft fees, by the way. Eating spaghetti and drinking some Gatorade? Hell yeah. Sounds like a good time. All right, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. I think we should be okay. I think we should be okay. Oh, that crit actually really hurt. Well, the crit was nice, but the fact that it only did that much damage as a crit is really, really unfortunate. But we have a very high base speed, right? Base 100 speed. So we actually do have a pretty decent crit chance. Okay. We are going to oh, fuck. If I transform into Onyx. That gives us... Yeah, we're going to do this. Two. And 3. There we go. Oh, and I got the fucking 95% miss. Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna bide now. Wait, what do you mean you missed? What do you mean you missed? How did you miss? Oh, the little color. Do you mean in the chart? Oh, okay. Oh, you haven't been here since that. Okay, so yeah, what that means is so black means that the Pokemon cannot... Yo, that was actually a really good bite. Hell yeah. We made the correct decision on accident. Black means that the Pokemon cannot beat the game. Struggle in Gen 1 is a normal type move. It is not typeless like it is in other generations. And because of that, those Pokemon have no way to deal damage to Ghost Pokemon. As such, they cannot get past Lavender Tower, and they cannot beat the game. Red, which is just Ditto, is the only run that I have failed to do. I have failed to complete the Ditto run, but it was because of a bug, and I do plan to retry that run. It will be the final run that I do. It is the final boss of the Gen 1 series. But yeah, we will redo that. After that is White. White is just Pokemon that we have not run yet. After that is Blue. Blue is runs that we are either currently doing, like the Mew, or runs that we have planned, like Mewtwo and Seeking. We will be doing Mewtwo after we do the Mew run tonight, and then next week on Tuesday, I guess, we will be doing Seeking. After that is Green. Green are runs that I have finished in the past, but there are no VODs of on the internet. And because of that, we need to redo them. Because I want to have VODs of all my runs. So we're going to be redoing all of the green ones as well. And then after that is Pink, which is Weedle. Only Weedle. Weedle was able to beat the game, but I had to break some of my rules. And by my rules, I mean I had to use items in battle. Woo, Weedle. Yeah, Weedle's so fucking good. Yep, 1,003 deaths. 1,003 deaths on Weedle. That was a fun one. We just have to chuck balls at it because we cannot do damage. Oh, wait. No, we can. We can. Transform. There we go. Easy peasy. So yeah, I was able to beat the game with Weedle, but I needed to use items in battle to get through the Elite Four. So it is its own color. And then finally, we have gold. Gold are runs that are completed, and there are VODs of those runs up here on the YouTube channel. All right, we are immediately teaching Water Gun because it is just another move that we have available to us. It's orange, my dude. It's gold, technically. It is not orange. That is gold. Need to add another pink? I don't think so. I think that Weedle is the weakest Pokemon that you can technically beat the game with. I don't think that we will need to break the rules again. And I think that we won't need to do that in the future either. Oh, hey, cool. Geodude. Define support Pokemon. Support Pokemon are HM Pokemon. It's like I'm catching this Geodude so that we can teach it Dig. We will have 3 support Pokemon per run. 2 of them maybe with V-Boss. I think the... Oh, fuck. It also depends on how we deal with Gen 2, right? Because with Gen 2, what we could do... Do I want Mega Punch? Mega Punch is really strong relative to what we have. Again? We already have one of these. But that's fine. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yeah, okay. Get the... You little shit! Fine, die. Alright, well, that was going to help us avoid, needing to trade for the Farfetch'd. But no. Had to be stupid. I'm doing this just to get some extra experience real quick. Wait. Why are my fucking options all fucked up? I just realized I have Switch on and I still have... Oh my god, I still have... And medium set... What the hell? Why did my options just completely reset? Change it to Dr. Pepper? Yeah, that's just fine. Remind me when I get to Lavender Town, I will rename the Geodude. The Geodude will be Mug Root Beer. And then I will nickname the Lapras Dr. Pepper. Just remind me before I get to them, please. Because I will most likely forget because I am very much a creature of habit. And I do not normally nickname my Pokemon. Well, all right, cool. Now that we're actually past Brock, I don't actually think that we will have that much trouble here. Let me actually look at this. 4650, 4649. So special is actually pretty decent. Oh, all right. Well, thrown up out of your nose? No, I have not. I have done the thing where you laugh while you're drinking and you spray whatever you're drinking out of your nose. And unfortunately, at the time, I was drinking Dr. Pepper, and it was incredibly fucking uncomfortable. Hurt like crazy. But no, I've never, like, thrown up out of my nose. Have you ever gone to the hospital? Jeez. I feel like that's a fairly valid response to. Have you ever thrown up out of your nose? Yeah, you're not supposed to throw up out of your nose. Not a thing that's supposed to happen. So remember how I was like, oh man, maybe I should learn Mega Punch. And then I got the TM, and then I didn't teach Mega Punch, and then the next time I leveled up, I learned Mega Punch anyway. Wow, that was a critical hit? Jesus, I need better moves. Like, this is I think the biggest issue that Mew has at first. Let's buy the repels. Let's sell the buy TM and the escape route. And I can get rid of Mega Punch because I fucking forgot that I learned it at level 20. This as well. I forget. Oh, Rival 2 or Misty. Rival 2 or Misty. I think Rival 2 is better for us. Somewhat. I think Rival 2 is better for us, somewhat. We really want to hit Mega Punch. Okay, we hit it twice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The only reason that I'm saying Rival 2 over Misty is Misty has that 21 fucking good crit. One more. There we go. Yeah, the highest level Pokemon that Rival 2 has is the Pidgeotto at level 18 versus the 18 Staryu and the 21 Starmie with Bubble Beam stab. Misty's random AI? No, Misty is good AI. Not that that really matters for us as a Mew. As a Mew, she basically has random AI because there's no super effective or not very effective, but she has good AI. Hypno is one of my single most feared trainers in this entire game has a Hypno. It is the trainer directly to the right, like right ahead of you and to the right in Koga's gym. He has a level 38 Hypno, and it's the most terrifying fight in the entire game a lot of the time. Fuck you and your sand attack, you absolute douchebag. I hate you so much. Yeah. I actually think that Hypno is a more well-rounded Pokemon than Alakazam. Alakazam is just it's stronger with what it does. Yeah, it's stronger with it. Fuck off. Can I please just hit the stupid bat? What was I saying? Oh yeah, Hypno is a more well-rounded psychic type Pokemon. I think that it does better a lot of the times. Well, especially if it somehow gets outsped, it's going to take the hit better than an Alakazam ever will. But the Alakazam is so fast and its special is so high that it only ever really struggles with other psychic type Pokemon. Still trying to think of any other runs that would be pink. What did you name your bird Pokemon? So the Spearow we didn't name because we're going to trade the Spearow for the Farfetch'd once we get to Vermilion. And if I'm going to name one of the support Pokemon, I'm going to name one of the ones that's going to be there for the rest of the game. But I did absolutely forget to do that whenever we caught the Geodude. Gen 2, the only thing about Gen 2 possibly being an issue is if we do end up deciding to go all the way to red. Because I still haven't decided if I want to stop at the Elite Four or if I want to go all the way through Kanto and go to red. if we do go all the way to red, Farfetch'd is overrated. Farfetch'd is able to learn fly and cut, which is absolutely... Also, Farfetch'd is not overrated. I would actually say that Farfetch'd is underrated in Gen 1, at least. Like, he actually has pretty decent stats, and he also learned Sword Stance. Like, his attack is pretty good, his speed is pretty good. He learned Sword Stance to boost attack, and he gets some pretty strong physical moves as well. I would actually say that Farfetch'd is is actually fairly underrated in Gen 1. I was very, very pleasantly surprised when I did my Farfetch'd solo run. I did not expect him to do nearly as well as he did. What is ZU? I know OU is like overused, UU is underused. Is ZU just zero use? I don't know what ZU means. All right, so we are at level 25. Jesus, we're leveling up fast. I did not realize. Zero use, gotcha. I mean, if you're going for competitive, I don't think that Farfetch'd has that much. I don't think that Farfetch'd is going to be that good when it comes to competitive, but for a solo run, Farfetch'd was actually really good. Competitive is good for solo runs and vice versa. As a general rule, I would say that you're probably right. I would say that you're probably right as a general rule. Obviously there's going to be exceptions, but yeah, that's a fair statement. Is like, actually a decent example is the moveset that Fishiest recommended earlier, which is a very, very good competitive moveset, but is not ideal for a solo run. What did I find? Dig. Do I want to teach Dig to... No, I do not. Right? I don't want to teach Dig to... Well, I'm not teaching Dig to Mew for this fight anyway. Do I want to teach Dig to Mew? It's a 100 power move. We are about to get Body Slam. So we are about to get one of the strongest moves that we're going to have access to. But do we want to teach Dig? Not to have a Dig user. That's why I'm holding back on it. Yeah. That is the exact thought process that I currently have about it. Alright, so we're going to come in here. We're going to buy 5 super potions, as we always do. Or... All right, so you might think Aaron, I do get it. You done fucked up, Aaron. You might think that I should get rid of Transform because it's such a terrible move, but Transform actually gives us some utility that Mega Punch does not. when we are talking about Body Slam. So we're going to get rid of Mega Punch for Body Slam. Or if Hyper Beam is never worth it. The problem with Hyper Beam is that the only way that we get it is through the game corner, and that is not worth it. If it was available otherwise, maybe. But yeah, it is not something that we are ever going to see in one of these. We are so vastly over leveled, it's kind of hilarious right now. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why explosions really could get out of here. Oh, those are some, we were talking about different pink Pokemon, right? For later generations. Speaking of explosion, that's 3 or more black Pokemon. Oh, let's we got to do this because we need Farfetch'd. There we go, we did it. All right, I think I am going to just teach Dig to the Geodude. I do not think that we're going to teach it to Mew. I don't think it's worth it. We can toss a potion here, though. Nope, not on the ducks. Thank you, though. Yep, all 3 Reggies. Can you rename Farfetch? No. Traded Pokemon you cannot rename. So there's 3 Pokemon here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think I have 7 Body Slams left, right? Alright, we're gonna Body Slam the Voltorb. We're not gonna Body Slam the Magnemite. We're gonna Bubble Beam the Magnemite. Because the Magnemite only has Tackle. I wanted to keep an extra Body Slam for the Raichu because I don't think that we're going to be able to one-shot it. Fucking hell. Oh! First try? Not first try. God damn it! Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the single greatest puzzle in video gaming history. Check the trash cans and hope you get it right. If it wasn't for Rival 1 and Gen 3, the Reggies would be possible, but only in Ruby and Sapphire, not Emerald? Yeah. Wait, how? How? Pick up? How would pick up on Zigzagoon help? Rare candies? Oh, shit. We're not learning metronome. We're not doing that, no. All right, we're finally getting... Sound goes away. All right, the moveset is coming together. We got 3 very good moves right now. We have Thunderbolt, we have Bubble Beam, and we have Body Slam. Because that's the case, but only at level 81 to 100. Oh, really? The items that you can pick up is limited by your level. Interesting. I did not know that. Pickup is one of those mechanics that I just know basically nothing about at all because I've never really dealt with it. Emerald pickup table is funky. Fair enough. I unfortunately know about it. I feel like I will get very familiar with it once we get to Gen 3. Once we get to Gen 3, I think we will be very, very familiar with it. So I think one of the things that we will be dealing with in this is we will be dealing with a lack of offensive. Well, maybe not anymore. Because we got 20, 15, and 15. Yeah, we'll be fine on power points. Will you play Gen 7? Destiny, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Eventually, yes. In like 8 years, yes, I will play Gen 7. Ever Gen 9 where it's actually deserved? I actually really like Gen 9. I think there's way too many cutscenes in Gen 9. But I actually, I mean, back in the day, I used to speedrun Gen 9. And Gen 8. Actually, my very first streams ever were Gen 8 speedruns. That was a long, long time ago. Gen 9 is ass? Nah. Really, Gen 1 miss? Fuck you. All right, here's the question. What is your problem with Gen 9? What is your issue with the game? I'm not even going to say it before this fight. I am curious. Because I actually haven't really heard anything hyper negative about Gen 9. So I'm curious what the issue is. Laggy, buggy, visually unappealing, and way too easy? Janky was released way too early, and the glitches were completely unacceptable. I'm trying to think of what glitches I knew about. Because I actually didn't run into any. Well, the one glitch that I ran into is currently a short on the YouTube channel, and that was just really fucking funny. You didn't like any of the new mods? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Applegator is great. I absolutely adore Applegator. And anybody that says that he's a chili pepper is just objectively wrong. He is an apple. What other Pokemon did I like? I'd have to look through them. It's like, I'm like, well, there's this one, and it's like, wait, was that Gen 9 or was that another generation? I can't remember. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, shit. Starter Evos could have been done better too. I try to remember. I can't even remember the other two. Well, I mean, there's the furry bait grass one, right? There's the furry bait grass one. Applegator is great, and I will hear no arguments to the contrary. What was the water Pokemon? What was the water starter? I can't even fucking remember what the water starter is. It's just entirely gone from my brain. Weed Cat, I love Weed Cat. Like, the thing about the cat is that the cat, at least in Form 1, Quaxley, that's right! It's the fucking fan dancer, right? Isn't he a fan dancer? Given different names like Iron Bundle instead of just something like Paradox Delibird or Paldean Delibird. Yeah, you could say that they are just a different form of the Pokemon, like the Hisuian or the Alolan or the Galarian versions. That's fair. That's fair. Here's it needs a key. Did I not grab the key? Did I go down? Did I do the thing again? I did. I went and I grabbed the fucking... I grabbed the rare candy and then I went back upstairs again. Son of a bitch. Because the water starter had boxed at like level 25 or something. That's unfortunate. So here's the thing. I really like the Mimic Pokemon. Can't remember what the fuck the name is. Gimme Ghoul. I really like Gimme Ghoul. And what it evolves into is fucking stupid. But holy shit, that ability is fucking strong. Oh my god, that ability is powerful. It actually became one of my favorite Pokemon to use in raids. Because its ability is so fucking strong. It just ignores stat lowering moves and status effects. Like, Jesus Christ. Scolipede is the best Pokemon ever. That's the... Give me a second. Give me a second. Scolipede. I just want to make sure that it's the one that I think of. I do like Scolipede a lot. Doesn't it evolve? Goldango. Yeah. Goldango, that one. You died a Bubble Beam. You died a Body Slam? Yes. Do you also die to Bubble Beam? You do. Cool. Also power creep by simply making it... Oh, God. That doesn't actually surprise me that much. I think I'm actually going to hit the Arbok with Thunderbolt. I have a higher... Like, Thunderbolt is also a stronger move than Body Slam, and also... I have a higher special than I have an attack. Scolipede is the final Evo of the Venipede line. Okay, what's the one that looks like... Oh, fucking hell. I can't remember the name. Hello, Lady Get. That is perfectly fine, Taco. It is good to see you, my friend. How are you doing today? Did I miss something? We're currently talking about Gen 9 Pokemon and what we like and dislike about them. What do you mean I got no room for items? What the fuck? What do I have that's causing these issues? I could get rid of that. We have the potion. The SS ticket I'm done with. HM1 I'm done with. I need the bike still. Lift key I'm done with now. Alright, so I could use the iron And I should be good on items for a while. Let's go grab some more moves, right? Let's do this. Just up to the tube? Hell yeah, thank you very much. Oh, speaking of, by the way, everybody who is currently watching the stream, if you look at that top left-hand corner of the stream, you will see there is currently a sub goal. Now, this is not Twitch subs. I'm not trying to get to, I mean, I would love to get to 350 Twitch subs. That would be fucking incredible. But that's not what that goal is. That goal is for 350 YouTube subs. Which gets us closer to being able to monetize the YouTube channel, which will help me out tremendously financially. And if we get to that, we will be adding yet another Kingmaker speedrun to the list of speedruns that I need to do. We're currently working on the unfair difficulty speedrun on Fridays and Saturdays. We finally get rid of transform, right? Yeah. Transform goes away. Is there any reason to teach rock slide or try attack? No for try attack at all. There's absolutely no reason to keep try attack because we have body slam, which is just actively better. Have I ever experienced love at first sight? Not really. No. I've definitely been infatuated with people. But love at first sight, no, not really. I feel like I would need to get to know somebody before that kind of feeling of attachment could develop. Is there any reason for me to get this? No, right? Rock slide is kind of trash relative to what else I have access to. Yeah, we're getting rid of it. And we will buy proteins, I think. It's either going to be proteins or calcium. We run it. Oh, really? You know what? There we go. I think that's one of the lowest amounts of cash that I've seen in this game. That's not just a flat out 0. Leeching XP from Trend 11. It was kind of successful for my first post on there ever. Hell yeah. Congrats. I have not posted anything on Reddit in a very, very long time. I used to post my speedruns, my Kingmaker speedrun specifically. But I'm like, that's like something that I have an issue with. I am absolutely fucking trash tier at advertising myself. I just kind of don't. Like, there's the post that I made on the Discord yesterday or the day before, where it's like, oh yeah, guys, just in case you were unaware, I made a Patreon like 4 months ago and then never told anybody about it. So if you would like to support the channel, you can go to my Patreon. Like, I made it and then I just never said anything about it and never did anything about it. I look like I use Reddit? I mean, I scroll on Reddit. I read a lot on Reddit. I just never post on it. I laugh at a lot of the nonsense that I see on there because Jesus Christ, there's some unhinged fucking people. I actually need to stop doing that. It's gotten to the point where it's become like a thing that I will do for way too long, and it will prevent me from doing other things. And I just need to fucking cut it out, basically. Ain't the YouTube Shorts made it into your life? Dude, that's another one. That is another, like, well, you know, you're just scrolling through YouTube Shorts, and then you come to it, it's like 2 hours later. Yeah. That's the whole point. Like, that's the shitty thing, is that they are actively intended to do that. Those are the words that I meant to use. Kind of my first week checking stuff out there. Fair enough. Fair enough. Gonna be stuff I kind of like. Well, that's the thing, is like, it will just recommend you shorts mostly from YouTubers that you already watch. Like, at first it'll just be YouTubers that you actually watch, and then, like, if you start watching them, it'll start branching out, and depending on which ones you watch and which ones you scroll past, it updates the oh, hey, Besaid. It updates the algorithm, and then it recommends you, you know, better, quote unquote, matches for you, until eventually it's just, you know, it has you, basically. Fuck me, I'm hungry. We are 2 levels from learning Psychic naturally, but I'm just gonna learn. Maybe I don't. Guys. Remember how I forgot to... No, I can't dig. All right, it's fine. Remember how I forgot to fucking get fly again? Remember how I forgot to get fly again? All right, so we need to name... I remembered. We need to rename the Geodude. Yep. Nope, that's where we're going now. Geodude. Yep. And what was it? Geodude was supposed to be... Ah, yeah, that's right. Mug root beer. Alright. We did it. You are going to be an absolute joke. I'm going to hit you with Thunderbolt. Entirely unnecessary, but... Why the fuck am I not logged on Twitch? I don't know. I logged into an app that lets me basically take a portion of my paycheck out early. Maybe nice you killed his Eradicate. Well, maybe he should be... Wow, a Cubone. Interesting. Not an asshole. No, that's what happens. When you're an asshole, we kill your pets. What happens? One more level. One more level, and I naturally learned Psychic. So the reason that I'm holding off on the Psychic TM is because, A, as long as I have another TM in my inventory, that's a free PowerPoint heal. Excuse me? Did I not repel? Or did the repel expire? I don't think it should have at this point. Weird. So yeah, if I hold off on the Psychic TM, I could burn through all 10 Psychics and then teach over Psychic with whatever TM I have, and then teach Psychic back again, and then I just have another 10 power points. Only watch those from channels that teach me useful stuff like science, math, security. 1 year! Oh my god. Also, apparently I have 2 different bots that do the same thing. That's good to know. 2 months. Almost 3 months. Almost 3 months. For how long I've been sub for? There's the sub streak that you can post whenever you resub. I think we finally get rid of Bubble Beam. 3 months up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Bubble Beam does not actually do that much for us. I wonder if there is a way to tell how long that you've been subscribed to somebody on YouTube. I've never actually paid that much attention to it. Like, there's so many people that I just subbed to forever ago and then just kind of forgot that I was subbed to them. Like, I don't even really watch their stuff anymore, but I'm still subscribed to them because I just never bothered to not be subscribed to them. All right, I think we immediately go to Saffron because we can now pick up Earthquake. And Earthquake is going to replace Body Slam. And then that's basically our moveset again, right? It's basically the same moveset that we had last time. Leafeon, best evolution. What do you mean? It's... I've heard from some very irreputable sources that Vaporeon is the best evolution. Why did you feel the need to put that caveat in there, Fishiest? What do you mean by that? I have so many TMs in my inventory right now. Vaporeon and for fucking, yeah. There you go. Would murder me? No, they'd probably just be like, I know why. I know the meme. Goodbye, Body Slam. You were kind of great. But we need to replace you with Earthquake. Do I want to grab Sword Stance just in case. Do I want to grab Sword Stance just in case? I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to. Let me hit you with Ice Beam. It was basically just on the off chance that I would get the freeze. Earthquake the Growlithe. Ice Beam the Execute. Thank God it fucking died. Earthquake the Alakazam. Yep. And it dies. Then Thunderbolt the Blastoise. How does it? Oh, it was a crit. I was gonna say, there's no fucking way we just one-shot the Blastoise with a single Thunderbolt. I mean, I get we are a Mew, so we do have a really high stats. Oh yeah, our attack is higher because we got a bunch of... and then you are Dr. Pepper. That's right. Nope, not DJ Pepper. Wait. Then chat, Potter gives Sarah shave, looks back. Yeah. Wait. What did I say? What happened? Wait, which chat are we talking about here? Because there was the one where it seemed like you were just fat fingering every other key. And then there was the one where you just stopped halfway. I was waiting on you to finish. I was waiting, and not that way. I was waiting on you to type out the rest of the message because I didn't know what you were getting at. I'm gonna psychic you. I think we psychic. And then we ice beam. And then we psychic. Yeah. Which is the most attractive Pokemon? Caterpie, obviously. Do I fight? I think I do fight Sabrina's gym right now. We kind of fucked Sabrina's gym up. Pokemon Smash or Pass? So after I finish, so here's the plan for the night. Here's the plan for tonight. I am going to, after the stream, run to get some food before places close, and also get a drink because I would like to have more than, you know, a third of a water bottle of fluids before tomorrow morning. And then while I am doing that, because I cannot watch the Blu-rays, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to see if I can find the Lord of the Rings movies online, and then we can do the watch party that way. Because I do still want to do that this week, if possible. It's just, I gotta find a way to do it, right? And it's like a weird thing where it's like, well, is that pirating? If I have the Blu-rays and just because my PS4 broke, I can't watch them. By the way, guys, my PS4 is broken. That's a thing that I discovered yesterday when I tried to set up the watch party. Yeah, PS4 is broken. So that's cool. I am going to psychic the ghost Pokemon in here because I want to save my earthquakes for Kadabras and Alakazams. Hurting is fun anyways. I try not to whenever possible. Not piracy unless you plan to distribute it. Technically it's piracy even if you just download it. But because I have the Blu-rays, I just don't have a way to access them because my hardware broke. I think that's technically legal. It's kind of like the fact that I'm playing a ROM right now is completely legal because I have the physical game. I just can't do this with the physical game. A lot of downloading stuff online is in a super gray area. That's fair. That is true. That is true. I'm actually kind of surprised that Slowbro... Oh, Slowbro is a tanky motherfucker, so it does make sense. What level am I? I'm 45. Earthquake the Kadabra. Earthquake the Mr. Mime. We're going to Psychic the Venomoth because it's poison type. We're going to Earthquake the Alakazam. It is faster than me, but it goes for Recover because it is good AI Sabrina. And she didn't know how to damage me, so she's just like, I don't know, I'm just going to hope that he kills himself. Alright. We're only an hour into this, and we're already basically done, except for... Why am I trying to cut down the Snorlax? That's actually really rude. Flute. Nintendo destroying an orphanage in Italy because there was a kid named Mario. Good AI. Good AI for Gen 1. Alright, good AI for Gen 1. By the way, everybody, if you have not, and you would like to, there is a Discord that you can join for the stream. And as I mentioned, I do plan to do a watch together of Lord of the Rings, the extended versions. I've never seen those movies. I've never seen the extended versions of those movies before. I have the Blu-rays. I picked them up last week, tried to start it yesterday, and learned that my PlayStation was broken, so I couldn't. And I don't have a disc drive in my PC, so I can't read them in any other way except for via my PlayStation. Yeah. Not great. Not a great scenario. This guy right here. We were talking about Hypno right before. This is the guy. This is the guy. This level 38 Hypno is an absolute nightmare for most Pokemon. Because we are an over-leveled legendary Pokemon, we're doing just fine. But for most people, that guy is a fucking nightmare. Actually, I think I want to Ice Beam you. Ice Beam doesn't kill. We're definitely going to Earthquake the Kadabra. But I want to save some power points for other Pokemon. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we were talking about the things. Yeah, so tonight I'm gonna try again. Like I said, I'm gonna try to find a download or something where I can get those onto my PC, and then we can watch them on the Discord, and I'll be talking about some stuff as we do. pointing out some things that I've noticed in the clips that I've seen on the YouTube of those movies. And things that I just really, really like. Because there's a lot to like in those movies. You would just go for the poison, you dick. All right. Is it on YouTube? The Lord of the Rings? It is not. No. Here. Lord of the Rings streaming. I think it's Amazon, but I don't have Amazon Prime. Oh, HBO Max. Yeah. Oh, no, wait. Amazon Premium subscription, which I'm assuming is higher than Prime. Ugh. All right, so Koga's gym's done. So we only have Blaine and Giovanni, and then the Elite Four, and then we are done with Mew. You do have Amazon Prime? I do not. Oh, if you're talking about other people. Yes, other people, if you have Amazon Prime, and you have not yet used your Prime sub for the month, and you wouldn't mind throwing it my way, I would very much appreciate it, because I'm a broke motherfucker. So there's this thing called inventory space and inventory management that I'm terrible at and I hate dealing with. And I'm having to deal with it because this game has 20 slots in your inventory, period, and that's all you ever fucking get. And I kind of hate it. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of despise that we have that limitation. Is it 29? Yeah, 21 is Mega Drain, 29 is Psychic. Here, we're gonna fly to Saffron. Because I do want to buy some stuff here. I don't think... Is there anything else that requires an antidote for us? I don't think so. I think we're past needing antidotes, so we're gonna get rid of those. We're gonna get rid of the paralyzed heals. The only paralysis risk I think that we still have is Agatha's Arbok. I want to say it's Agatha's Arbok. And because we flew back here and did all this, this does give me access to the repels that I wanted to grab anyway. So that actually kind of worked out. Because I did forget to grab repels before I came into the Safari Zone. So we would have been dealing with a bunch of random encounters. All right. You're full restore, right? Yeah, we're grabbing you. Of course! And of course it's a fucking Paris. Do I need any more proteins? I think, yeah, I was about to say, I feel like I am maxed out on those. I'm gonna grab that because I forgot to save a TM. I might teach that TM to make use of that the psychic cycling. Shit! I forgot to do the thing. What do you mean that happened? What do you mean that happened? What do you mean that happened? Get me to the place that I want to be. Thank you. All right, H of 34, strength, teach 2. Surf, teach 2, same person. $175 MXN on YouTube. What is? Oh, Mexican. I mean, like, it's literally not a big deal. I just need to find a download. It's like literally not a big deal for me to do that. Yeah, Mexican base. Yeah. There are resources for people that wish to just download things. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I don't want you to spend money on it. I mean, kind of yes and no. Like, everybody should buy those movies because they're really fucking good from what I've seen. And I hope to confirm that this week. But yeah, I don't want anybody to have to buy them for me, because yeah, I already have them. It is not a big deal. But thank you. What do you mean no more room for items? I hate you so much. Do I have any others? I have the calcium. I have the iron. Up to Pandora, assuming none of the money goes back to Bezos, which it does. That'd be 23% of how much Jeff Bezos earns in his second. I wish. All right, now we go here. Wait, no, now we go here. Jesus. Menuing is hard, guys. Menuing is like really, really difficult. You know what's really cool about Gen 1? Gen 1 fire type does not resist ice moves. So I can just ice beam all the weak Pokemon here to death and they die. It's great because that's another move that I can use. That'd be a Mr. Beast YouTube short right there. Maybe. I've never watched that man's anything. I've never watched a Mr. Beast thing. From what I've heard, he's like legitimately a decent guy. I just never fucking watched any of his stuff. What I have been watching though, not like consistently, but you know, the open beta, the early access to Hades 2 started this week. And I watched a few people play the game for a bit. And goddamn do I want that game. I cannot fucking wait. I cannot fucking wait for that game to be fully released and available. Because I don't want to play the early access. I want to wait for the game to come out fully. And then refuse to watch anything on YouTube. It has to be on any other platform. Actually watches Mr. Beast videos on Facebook. Why? Does he just have an issue with like Google or something? Old and doesn't like technology, but he's got a Wait, but he's using technology. Wait, what? Okay, it's fine. I am just confused. How am I still this over leveled at this point in the game? Like, I was 4 levels higher than his ace. I'm usually like, this is usually the point of the game where I start being under leveled relative, or like not. I'm not usually still 4 levels higher than the ace of the gym leader. This is really interesting that this is happening with Mew. Just don't like to overcomplicate his life. But he actively is, though. By refusing to just watch it on the base platform that it's on, he is actually overcomplicating his life. Makes piano video. Wait, so he uploads to YouTube, but he won't watch things on YouTube? That just made this so much stranger. That just made this so much stranger. What? But why? I'm like incredibly interested in what is going on here now. He's like 20 subs, but like he uses the platform though. Like, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't matter how big his channel is. He uses the platform to upload to, but he won't watch anything on it. I am very confused at this. I think we just ice beam. Yeah. If you send him a YouTube short, he'll watch it. Specifically long form. I am incredibly confused. Like, wait, what? Where's his cutoff? I want you to. This is your homework. I want you to find what his cutoff point is, where he will no longer watch a thing on YouTube. Is it like 5 minutes? Is it 10, 15? Is it 2 hours? Like, what is the longest YouTube video that he will be willing to watch? I am incredibly curious now. Hold up, this is 5 minutes and 37 seconds. It's way too long. If it was 5:35, it would be fine. Like, excuse me, this making no sense. Yeah, we're gonna psychic the Nidos and ice beam the Rhydon. Oh, crit. I think that crit might have actually... Well, no, I don't know. Rhydon has, like, really trash special. Just has a lot of health. And really, really good defense. Alright, do we have any issues with Rival 6 here? I don't think we do. Really? 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 That's what happened? I don't think we have any issues here. Like, I'm curious what would happen. Like, would his brain just explode if you just, like, sent him an 11-hour podcast on YouTube? Which can get very long. Well, yeah, like, so like my thoughts here is like, what's the cutoff point? What is the disconnect, right? Because there's something that's going on where he's like, I refuse to do this, right? And my curiosity is, what caused it? Where is this? No ads? Oh, might it be ads? Doesn't like holding his phone on landscape mode? So I'm curious if you just give him like an audio focused. I wonder if you give him like an audio focused podcast on YouTube, if he would be fine with it. Right? Like where something that he could literally just put his phone in his pocket and just listen to it on headphones or whatever. And then just go about his day and do other things. I wonder if he would be okay with that. Because I could definitely see somebody not wanting to have to hold their phone for, 20 minutes while they watch a thing. I could definitely understand that. There's a reason that a lot of phone cases these days have those little kickstand things, right? So that you don't have to. It's so that you could just fucking pop that little kickstand down and set your phone up and watch a thing on it, right? My case has one of those. And I definitely did the old man thing before I got it. Where like before I got it, I was like, why the fuck would I ever want one of those? That's so stupid. And then I got it, I was like, oh yeah, this is actually really helpful and useful. Yeah, I always get so curious whenever there's like a not entirely understandable disconnect when it comes with somebody's thought process. Because like there's always a logical through line in their head. It might be faulty in some cases, but there's always a logical through line. Like they always have a reason for doing the thing that they do, right? So I'm curious what that reason is. And that is definitely a very valid one. And a strong possibility, I would say. Not have it full screen, it popped out. I usually want to watch, if I'm watching a thing, I usually want it to be in full screen if it's on my phone. I'm just gonna use all of them here. We're just gonna fucking burn through all of our rare candies because to hell with it. I will. Oh. You lived. Interesting. Yeah, the Lappers definitely would have survived had I not crit there. Ice beam. What time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock. Really? I guess I did spend a good chunk of time before the run started just talking about things. So that would make sense that it's, even though the run is only an hour and a half right now, that it's almost 8 o'clock. All right, I am gonna pop an elixir. I think I've gone through a decent chunk of my PowerPoints. There's really no reason not to at this point. I'm in Central. Yes, I am in Central. Yeah, so we absolutely fucked this lady up, right? We could just Earthquake all over Pokemon. And we do outspeed the other Gengar. I was actually a little bit curious. I was a little bit curious about us beating that, outspeeding that Gengar. Because potentially, if we don't outspeed those Gengars, they could fuck us up a bit. They could fuck us up a bit. But we do outspeed. Might be a few states there. Yeah. Central has CST has quite a few. It's like, I mean, a good chunk of the Midwest. I do like that you could do the fucking, like, anime, you walk past each other and talk past each other thing. With Lance. I think that's really funny. And then he ruins it as soon as you beat him because he starts fucking spinning around like a spaz. Alright, first off, Thunderbolt. And you're dead. Alakazam, we kill with an Earthquake. It should one-shot. Yeah, I was about to say. The level disparity between us and the Alakazam this time is way higher than it was the last time we fought him, so... And we almost one-shot that time, right? So, same with the Arcanine. It's not a one-shot. Interesting. Very nice level. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite things about these runs is that they accidentally usually end at level 69. Now, we might get to 70. We might get to 70 on the Blastoise here. I'm kind of hoping that we don't. We don't! Hell yeah! Nice freeze, yeah. I don't think the Executor would have been able to do anything to us. Also, fucking Deathless run. Let's go. All right. Show your game files. The only time that I frozen paired the entire run. And it was on the last two Pokemon. All right. I think that's a new Mew PB. So in-game time. So before, the in-game time was 6 hours and 27 minutes. This time it is 6 hours and 9 minutes. Last time I died twice. This time we didn't die a single time. And last time it was an hour and 41 minutes. This time it was an hour and 33 minutes. So about 8 minutes faster in real time. About a half hour faster in game time. So hell yeah. 1 hour, 33 minutes, 8 seconds. And we were level 69 versus last time when we were level 68. Hello, Shelby. Hi, baby girl. You gonna come up and say hi to people? Come on. There's my baby. There's my Shelby cat. How are you doing, baby girl? That was perfect. That is really good timing for you to pop up right now because I am not in the middle of anything. We just finished our thing that we were doing. And now it is time for Kitty. All right. Now, Mewtwo. This time it was an hour and 33 minutes. Level 69, 6 hours and 9 minutes in game time. Mewtwo is an hour, 1 minute, and 36 seconds. Now, with the Mewtwo run, my goal is to hopefully do a sub-hour run in real time. I am hoping that we can still beat this run before my normal end time for the stream at 9 o'clock. Vin, I don't know what either of those two things mean. In-game time goal, sub 4 hours would make sense, right? Here, let me pull this up so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So yeah, this is the Mew run of the Mewtwo run last time. Level 61. He is on the slow level up curve. You're just old? I am 36 as of tomorrow. By the way, guys, did y'all know that tomorrow's my birthday? Did y'all know that tomorrow's my birthday? But yeah, my goal is sub hour real time. I would like to get sub 4 hours in game time. Love that I died 125 times on Missingno. Fucking hilarious. But let us do the thing. Let's take a look at Mewtwo. Let us take a look at our boy Mewtwo. Stats. Base stats, Mewtwo. Happy almost birthday. Thank you very much. All right. Special is 154. That's insane. Speed is 130. Defense of 90. Attack of 110. HP of 106. Higher in every single way except for defense than Mew. This would be why Mewtwo. Is the strongest Pokemon in Gen 1. Hey, baby girl. You gotta get down. Bye-bye. Now, another very, very important thing. What does his moveset look like, right? What do we have for moves? We start Confusion, Disable, Swift, Psychic. Actually, a really strong starting moveset. Psychic and Swift mostly, right? I mean, Psychic is going to carry us the vast majority of the time, but Swift is also very good. Look at Showdown in Gen 1 to see without the special split. I mean, the stats, if we look right here, it actually tells you. Special stat in Gen 1 was 154. So it does have the info. You just got to look. You just got to know where to look. Yeah. And then we literally don't learn a single thing. By the way, all of these we have from level 1, and then the next move that we learn is Barrier at level 63. We never learn another move. Because, if you remember, if we pull this back up, last time, we ended the run at level 61. So we never even got to that level. We never even got to a high enough level to learn a single move as Mewtwo. Now, what moves do we have? We got Body Slam. Obviously is going to take place of Swift. Ice Beam, Thunderbolt. No Earthquake this time around. I think that's the biggest difference, but basically all that means is that we're going to be using Body Slam instead of Earthquake. One of my favorites of yours, always makes me laugh. I love this shirt. My mom bought me this shirt for Christmas like 2 years ago. It's been like one of my favorite shirts ever since. This one. Yeah. The little alien boy is wildly unprepared for the day. I love this shirt. I absolutely adore this shirt. Man, imagine having flamethrowers at TM. That'd be nice, right? You know, to be able to match Thunderbolt and Ice Beam and all the others. Such a nice brand setting. I actually So I have seen their comics randomly throughout the internet, had no idea what the hell they were actually called. Had no idea what they were actually called. So the end moveset is going to be Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Psychic, and Body Slam. So it's basically going to be the exact same as this one, except Body Slam instead of Earthquake. That's what we're looking at here. And yeah. So we have a few other things to do before we get there. We now have a golden Mew. A golden Mew. We got to reset the timer. And we got to pop open the right file. There we go. Got it going. Oh, also, bam, bam. There we go. I don't even have to reset the death counter. Look at that. Look at that. We don't even have to do that. Fast on set. All right. Getting started with the second run of the day. Mewtwo getting going in 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice. It's Haunter this time. All right. So we have Pondoor. We had a name for the other rival, right? We had somebody request that. Aaron, that's right. Wait. Oh shit. You did. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot that you had requested that. Would you mind if we named the... We can name Mewtwo. We can name Mewtwo Volt Absorb. How's that sound? Be really confusing for anybody. Sure? Alright, cool. Would you like Mewtwo, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle? Okay. Gotta pick the Squirtle on this one. That's so unfair. That's so unfair. Wait, let's take a look at his stats. I want to see his stats. A 21 special at level 5. Oh my god. Avenge the worm. The worm did... Well, he beat the game, eventually. Took 1,000 attempts. Get out of the way, you ass. God, I hate that guy. That guy is like the single greatest body blocker of all fucking video game history. I swear to God. Except for the old man in fucking hell, Cinnabar Island, that can literally hard lock your game and make you have to reset to be able to continue. Because like if you don't have the key, if you don't know about this, this is an actual thing. If you don't have the key to Blaine's gym and you run up to the gym door at the same time that the old man walks into the tile behind the gym door, or you walk towards the gym door from the side as he is behind the gym door, I'm not even gonna bother getting that. Oh, I need Pokeballs. I need Pokeballs. I do actually need to buy a couple of things here. It will not antidotes. I'm not gonna bother with antidotes because we're just gonna one-shot everything here. Yeah, because the game will constantly try to spam send you back out from the doorway, you're just locked there forever. Weedle is the same special as your Mewtwo at level 12. Here's another fun fact. Weedle has the same HP, attack, and defense as Kadabra. We finished the Mew run? We did. We finished the Mew run. It was a deathless run entirely. It was really nice. Really, really nice. All right, so we waited until level 12 to try the... I think we waited till level 12. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to kill this guy. Just free 50 experience. I think the biggest difference here is that we are going to be dealing with a slow... Oatmeal says hi. I say hi to Oatmeal. The Diglett outspeed... I mean, I guess it is 4 levels higher than I am. Like, how dare the Diglett outspeed me? What the fuck is this nonsense? Well, you know, maybe that makes a bit of sense. Maybe that makes a bit of sense. Who do minimum battles? I can't just do minimum battles. I have to do my rules, which means I have to beat every gym trainer before I beat the leader. By the way, we have a really high speed, so we're going to crit a lot. Yeah, part of the rule set is we have to beat every gym trainer before we fight the leader. Part of that is because I don't want to lock myself into needing to grind at the end of the game. So, and it also removes a lot of variation from run to run. I'm gonna hit you with confusion because I know that that's gonna kill you. Oh, Swift does not kill. Interesting. So yeah, basically a lot of what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to remove as many variables from these runs as possible. So I'm trying to fight the same trainers every time for the most part. That's why I always pick the same starter to replace. Right? Like, so as opposed to what J Rose does, which if you don't know who J Rose is, he also does Pokemon solo runs, and he's actually the guy who inspired me to do these. What he does is he tries to pick the starter that would give him the hardest time to go up against with the rival and the champion. So if he is using a grass type Pokemon, he will make sure that the opposing trainer has the Charizard for his starter. And that kind of stuff. Whereas I always replace Charmander with my Pokemon. Also, speaking of Pokemon, I need to catch a fucking Spearow. Are you kidding me? All right, we're going to a different line in the grass. All right, we have run into literally nothing but Pidgey this entire fucking time, and I hate it. What the fuck? What the actual fuck is happening right now? There we go. Jesus. All right, I cannot touch this Spearow. If I touch the Spearow with anything, it dies, I'm pretty sure. So we just had to chuck balls. Fortunately, we got really lucky. I don't know if Water Gun's going to be worth it, but I'm going to grab it regardless. Get Mew in here and use Transform. No! It's against the rules. You can't cheat a second Pokemon in. Oh my god. At least I got a Geodude. May just be full of children. I mean, that is one of the risks you run when you played Pokemon. Really? I am gonna fight this guy because he's just really easy, free experience. And because I am on the slow experience curve, I do actually want to get extra experience at times. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Does Pokemon challenges limit their streams to 18 plus? Just because he doesn't like children? I mean, like, there is reasons to there's actually a fair number of reasons to limit your chat to 18 plus. And it's not just because, you know, somebody might not like children. Depends on the community. Well, I'm not going to go into it too much. As long as people aren't stupid in my chat, I don't mind. I do recommend that you don't throw around ages a whole lot because there's no telling who's online and, you know, who's around. But yeah, overall, I don't really, it doesn't really bother me regardless. Ex-Christian? Wait, what? Oh. I mean, not wanting to lie is a good habit to be in. Like, let's just be entirely truthful here. Yeah. I try not to lie whenever possible. Fact. I mean, like, there's very few times where lying is like a strict plus. I wonder. Yo, we got Bubble Beam. Hell yeah. All right, so here's a question. Oh, okay. We almost lost a deathless run to Misty. I think we got really lucky with our disable hitting Bubble Beam. If she had been using Bubble Beam, I think we would have been in really big trouble. All right. I am going to teach Bubble Beam over Confusion, because I don't think that there's any real reason to have two Psychic moves on here. I was only using Confusion before because it was cheaper, basically. All right, so we are currently only 12 minutes into this run, and we're already 2 badges in. I kind of like this. Psychic's gonna fuck up the Rattata and the Squirtle, right? Well, we got a crit, but I don't think that mattered that much. You compare it to your previous run. That is, yes, that is one of the reasons that you would want to have splits. But I don't want to have 150 plus different split files for this run. And if we were just using one split file for the entirety of the 151, the Gen 1 runs, then I would always be splitting against the Mewtwo run. You could just load those. That could be done. Okay, so that is a name that I'm not going to put on my Pokemon. You could choose another one, but I'm not going to name a Pokemon that. Sorry, Vin. But as the streamer, I reserve the right to not do that. Sunscreen, I guess? Okay, we could do that. What would our next Pokemon be? What would our next Pokemon... Well, it's going to be the Lapras, right? It will be the Lapras. How is our PowerPoint's going to be looking throughout this? We have 2 Pokemon here, I think. Yeah, 2 Pokemon here. I could fight the guy up top. He has 2 Pokemon as well. And we could just swift these guys. It's not ideal because we're not going to be one-shotting them. But this is definitely faster than going back. To heal for PowerPoints. Compare sum of best. Set your PV to the previous run. Then have the sum of best be this Gen Mewtwo. Other gens be the fastest Pokemon. But that would mean that I would have to go back through and manually put it in every single time. And that's not overly fair to most Pokemon. Because, like, if I... For example, if I were to do a run of Sandslash, right? Sandslash has some good moves. He's got some really good coverage versus some really rough trainers. Best Guardia deity from Gen 7. That's the Tapus, right? I don't remember literally any of them. I remember literally none of the Tapus. Yeah, having a bunch of splits. Not Buffini because you named it after your friend. Hell yeah. So this guy coming up, he's got a... Why can I never remember what your... It's a Machop and a Drowsy. That's what it is. I can literally never remember what this guy has. I have never once been able to remember this guy's entire team. Roommate now? Hell yeah. It's always good to have your roommate be your best friend. Me and my best friend were roommates for about 6 months. A few years back. And then we had to move out. And we kind of went separate ways after that. What is 12? 12 is water gun. Yeah. 28 is dig. Yeah, dude. Obviously. Cockroaches on the floorboards. I have 2 roommates. And they are both fuzzy. One of them is orange and the other one is gray. I need to stop using Psychic so much. Because I have a lot to go through down here in this city before I can heal again. Could you stop with the quick attacks, you dick? Oh, I forgot to grab the, I forgot to buy my repels from Cerulean. Wait, you don't have them, do you? You do. Okay. We can just buy them here. That's good. That's good. That's fine. Move an Oregon to be with your dad's side of the family. Well, I hope things go well for you. I only have 6 of them left, despite the fact that it would be super effective. I need to not do that. All right, we now have Body Slam, which I think I'm actually going to teach Body Slam over Disable, even though Swift and Body Slam do relatively similar things. I need the extra power points right now. I think the extra power points are definitely going to be worth it. You could argue that potentially doing this fight is, since I'm trying to speedrun this and trying to get a sub-hour run, kind of, you could argue that doing that is actually a bad idea, that fight, because getting the extra rare candy isn't going to help us that much. I'm going to Psychic the Pidgeotto because I want it fucking dead. Eradicate should die to a Bubble Beam. It does not. Kadabra will die to a Body Slam for sure. Wartortle will possibly die to... Okay, there. Good. We will be replacing... We'll be getting Thunderbolt to replace Swift. My roots on the side can be traced back to war heroes during the American Revolution. Hell yeah. I never went back in my own genealogy. I've never checked it. It's never really been something that I've cared about that much. I've always just oh, we need to trade. We need to trade. We never found well, I don't think we ever found a Paris. Why are you constantly doing this to me, menu? Jesus. I'm gonna save because I haven't saved in a while. These Body Slam, or these quick attacks are like really fucking me up. I really hate these quick attacks. I am gonna use these 2 potions here just to get them out of my inventory. You, I'm also gonna Body Slam. You didn't die. Interesting. Magnemite also doesn't die. Also interesting. Okay, so we need to Psychic the Voltorb. I'm not gonna have to Psychic the Pikachu here, or Surge's Pikachu, so being down to 3 Psychics is actually fine. You just click it OHKO everything. I mean... Really, again? God damn it. Literally the top right on both files. Of course, it's the top left. Top right, top left. Literally the exact same cans both times. What the fuck? I'm saving this again less because I'm worried about Surge, just because I don't want to have to do the fucking puzzle again if it's being stupid. Alright, so Psychic will kill the Voltorb, Body Slam will kill the Pikachu, and Psychic, I think, will kill the Raichu. Not quite. Interesting. Oh no, he growled me. Whatever shall I do? How many cans are there total? 15. But, here's the thing. It's not as simple as, 15 times 15. Because not only do only certain of the cans actually have the ability to 50% of the time in the top left, I believe so, yes. Yeah, so only some of the cans can have it. I just can't ever remember which cans can and cannot have the fucking first switch. And then only certain cans from those cans can have the second switch. And it's not just, it's one of the cans that's immediately around it. I know for a fact, the one that I do remember is the one in the middle on the far left. So center row, far left column. If that has the first switch, the second switch, if it's not bugged in the top left, which is what the 50% top left is, if it's not bugged, it will always be in the cam to the direct right of it, despite the fact that it should be able to be in the top and the bottom in the left column. Yeah, there's a lot of weirdness with that particular puzzle, and there is a little bit to it if you actually like look it up, but there's literally nothing in the game that tells you any of that. It's just like, well, one of them's right next to the other one always, except for when it's fucking not. Also, we're gonna teach Thunderbolt, because why the fuck would we not? Swift, go away. Did I swap the repels? Thoughts on the Mega? Which one? The Mega Evolution? Which Mega Evolution? I really like Mega Evolution in general. I think Mega Evolution was a really fucking cool idea. And I kind of hate that they used it for one generation and then they got rid of it. I really wish that they would have expanded on it instead of just coming up with different gimmicks every single time. Wait. Sorry. Oh, I didn't even see that. Sorry. The chat scrolled, and I don't have as much of a chat window as some people, as you might. So yours got scrolled by the time I even looked back over. Concept for Mega Parasect. Ooh, interesting. They said its mind is actually being controlled by the mushroom on its back, so what if when the Mega evolved to regain control of its mind and the mushroom dies and it becomes a ghost type? So it would be Bug Ghost instead of Bug Grass, because the grass comes from the fungus, right? So it would be Bug Ghost. Interesting. Or maybe instead of, what if it becomes Bug Fire instead of Ghost? It like sets the mushroom ablaze to get it off of it, and it becomes Bug Fire type. I think coming up with interesting megas for all of the different Pokemon, like instead of bringing in new gimmicks every generation, you just bring in new megas every generation, and like eventually everyone would have a mega, and I would be okay. Pixel art design, so I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Hell yeah. Fully evolved Pokemon should have Mega and the new gimmicks. I mean, I guess the new gimmicks are pretty cool. Are they? So, like, Z moves were underrated. I think Z moves were unpopular because of the game that they came in. I think that's literally what it is. Oh, god damn it. Not cool in gameplay, but for battle stuff it's cool. Fair enough. I just really, because like, okay, so if we're talking about realistically though, if you were to have your team 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, if you were to have your team focusing either on expanding Mega Evolution or designing and implementing an entirely new mechanic and gimmick for that generation, I feel like you're going to get a lot more out of just adding new megas, because it's literally the same system over and over and over again, so you don't have to develop a new system. So you can actually get a lot more done by just doing more megas than you would be able to do if you were to do all of these new mechanics. Go grab some drinks? Hell yeah. Oh, just fucking showing off. Oh, look at me. I can go get drinks. Bah. I'm not limited to a third of a water bottle. All right, you know what I'm not going to do this time? I'm not going to go back up the stairs and forget that I'm not fucking done down here yet like I did last time. Not a fault you broke. I mean, if y'all just donated all of your money to me, then I wouldn't be broke, probably. Wait, did I just use that on my Geodude? No, I didn't. No, okay. I don't know why my brain was like, no, you literally just use this on your Geodude. What do you expect? I expect you to give me all your money. Duh. It's fine. What did that one dumb bitch say a while back? And she got fucking screamed off the internet for it. It's $5 a month. If you can't afford $5 a month and you're sitting here watching me, what are you even doing with your life? Or whatever the fuck she said. Y'all remember that? Remember that woman just screeching at her fucking audience because they weren't paying her money? And it was like unironic. Like I just did it because I know it's fucking stupid. And it was a meme. It was a joke. She was doing it for real. She was like legitimately upset that her audience wasn't dropping all of their money on her. Cancel culture did its job right. I mean, like, I wouldn't have mind, like, if she fucking stayed online and she kept doing it and she just learned her fucking lesson and she just became a better person. Like, I don't think, regardless of what I, like, well, actually, to contradict what I was saying just a moment ago, because I was just, like, kind of talking shit. I don't actually think that anybody is... Oh, we're talking about the one dumb bitch who was screeching at her audience. It's $5 a month. If you can't afford $5 a month and you're sitting here watching me, what are you even doing? That one? It was like years ago at this point, I think, that this happened. But like, I don't think that any single person is so far gone that they can't fucking be brought back to reality and just become a better person. And like, if she had just, you know, done that, you know, learned her lesson, took the criticism to heart, and then just became a better person afterwards. Like, I feel like that would have been perfectly fine. I really, really don't like... Then stop. No. I'm not doing that. We can get rid of the Pokeballs at this point. Nope. It made the naming less expensive. I wanted people to be able to do it, and I didn't want people to have to wait, like, you know, watch for like a week before they did it. So I intentionally made it relatively cheap. And also, I don't know what the fuck to make these things cost. Maybe have a cooldown? You can have a cooldown, yeah. Okay, so we are going to teach Ice Beam immediately. We're going to teach it over Bubble Beam. And we're going to sell the other two. And I think I'm going to buy proteins again. I think that our special is high enough as it is that it doesn't need help. I think that if we get the proteins, this will make our body slam stronger and more viable more often. For one-shot mechanics, right? Okay. So what do we got left? We have this, we have Fuchsia, we have the entirety of Silph and Sabrina's gym, we have Lavender Tower. We actually have a lot left. But I think we should be able to get... I think we might actually be able to do this in the next 25 minutes. I think we can still beat this under an hour. And, like, if I wasn't forcing myself to fight all of the gym trainers, we easily could have been able to do this. The main concern is the Elite Four. I wouldn't even say that. Literally, like, the Elite Four aren't really going to be that big of a deal. We will be using candies, yes. We're not just going to ignore that benefit. Like... the difficulty in this run isn't the actual, like, can we finish? It's, can we beat it in under an hour? That's the difficulty. I legitimately think that we kind of had to try pretty hard to almost die to Misty. I actually don't want to do that. I want to use Ice Beam against these guys. This Psychic is going to be stronger than Ice Beam for us because of Stab. So I want to be using Ice Beam on these guys, and I want to use my Psychics, which I actually have plenty of Psychics for this, right? I have plenty of Psychics because I literally only have 2 Pokemon left for Psychic moves. Because I'm not going to Psychic the... Why did I do that? That was really stupid. I wanted to Ice Beam the Tangela. It actually cost me a whole turn. That was being stupid. I used the wrong move. Why is the next Pokemon name out of stock? I kind of forgot how I have most of my point redemptions set up. So I could not fucking tell you. All right, we got Fly. Go back to Lavender now. Thunderbolt. Okay. Rowlith, we Body Slam. Execute. I meant to fucking Ice Beam the Execute. Damn it. Dabber, we definitely Body Slam. And then we Thunderbolt the Wartortle and it fucking explodes. Alright, you done fucked up Aaron. Let's use that Repel. Forget about that. I think PowerPoints are probably our biggest issue here. Or just in general, I think PowerPoints are our biggest issue. Because I'm trying to also minimize how often I go to the Pokemon Center. Because the less time I do that, right? The fewer times I do that, the less time I waste. And because we are so goddamn strong as Mewtwo, needing to be able to go back to the Pokemon Center is like almost non-existent. Like the only time that I was like, oh shit, we almost died there is like Brock and Misty. Ice Beam. Gotta learn not to spend points on useless things like message highlights. I mean, that's what you want to spend your points on. That's what you want to spend your points on. So here's the funny thing. I didn't even know that you were doing that. Wait, why is it so terribly not highlighted? Wait, your messages are like basically not highlighted at all for me. That's fucking ridiculous. Why is that a thing? So yeah, I really don't know how to deal with Drowsy and Hypno with this guy. Hydrate. I just did. Here, this is how much water I have left in my house, by the way. It is now gone. Stretch? We can't stretch now, we're speedrunning. Can't stretch now, we're speedrunning. I gotta make room for this. Go away. You know what? I'm just gonna use this on Psychic. I don't know why I haven't already done that. It's like actually kind of insane. We need to go to Saffron. Oh, I don't have Saffron unlocked yet. Oops. Do you not have a sink? I do not have running water, and I haven't since like January. Pipes burst after it froze for the winter, and I have yet to be able to get it fixed. For many, many reasons. It was rough. At this point, I'm just kind of used to it. I'm like literally just really used to not having water. I'm gonna pop an elixir here. I'm like really low on power points. I'm just gonna use an elixir and then come in here. Apparently, I don't have that. Excuse me. Apparently, I don't have that command set up. Execute, we ice beam. Alakazam, we body slam. And it survives. Interesting. But it literally... So Alakazam, funnily enough, Alakazam is normally like one of the scariest Pokemon in the game. Alakazam is literally useless against us here. It can't do a fucking thing. I don't remember what you actually wanted me to nickname the Lapras, so we're just not going to name it anything for now. Sleep stream win? Never. Here, how about this? I'll do a sleep stream when I get to 300 Twitch subs. How's that? You get me to 300 Twitch subs, I'll do a sleep stream. How about that? Yeah, we're just gonna Psychic you, you die. We're gonna Psychic you, and you die. We're gonna Psychic you, and you die. That's fine. Look, if you get me to 300 Twitch subs, I'd be perfectly alright with that. Oh, we are here. I need to not be here. We need to go back to Saffron because we're going to do Sabrina's gym again. Because again, Sabrina doesn't really have anything to do or anything against us that she could do. So I gifted 1.5k worth of subs. Yeah. You just gift 300 subs. I currently have 3 subs on YouTube or on Twitch. On Twitch, I currently have 3 running subs. So if you get me to 300, so 297 subs gifted, I will do a sleep stream. Yeah, I know. It's got a fucking reminder message from Venmo. It's like, hey, you owe this guy money. It's like, yeah, I fucking know. Like, I'll pay him tomorrow morning when my paycheck comes through. You survived. Interesting. I did not expect Mr. Mime to survive that. Okay. This guy, I mean, all of the all the ghost Pokemon are going to be absolutely jokes for us because we're going to be able to one-shot them. Even though their special is pretty high, it ain't shit all compared to Mewtwo special, so we're just gonna be able to psychic them and they just explode. All right. Is that a cat? No, it was not. Huh. I'm gonna save. It's been like a long time since I've saved, so I'm gonna save. 46 minutes. I actually don't think that we're gonna get there in time. Weirdly enough, I think we're not actually gonna get there in time. Nice crit. That helps a lot. Fucking hell. Especially if the Alakazam is doing this nonsense. Yeah. Go away. Why am I walking out? We could just dig out. There we go. Okay. Oh, I never used Silph Scope, Pokeflute. There it is. Self-doubt? Realization? Oh, you absolute dickbag. I hate you so much. Oh god, I forgot the fucking thing. There we go. I don't think that we needed the full restore there. I'm just like so used to spamming the X button or the A button or whatever the fuck. Yeah. You need a bike to get on bike road, except for when you don't. No suit stream at 100 subs? Fucking hell. That, no. Not with how warm it's getting right now. It would have to be way higher sub count for that. Because it's already starting to get uncomfortably hot in my area. Or not hot, it's just uncomfortably warm if there's not any like air movement. So I'm like constantly having to have a fucking fan on me already. And it's not even close to as hot as it's gonna get this summer. By the way, just letting you guys know, as summer hits, as summer hits, there will be days where I just cannot stream. Where it's just so hot in my house that I cannot stream. That will happen. I will let you guys know before the stream is supposed to start if that's what's going on for that day. But yeah, there's days where it's like 95 to 100 degrees in my house. And if I got my computer going hard, it's going to get even hotter in this room. And I can't deal with it. So just letting you guys know that that will be a thing that will happen this summer. I don't know how often it will happen. It shouldn't happen too terribly often. Last year, I think it only happened like 2 or 3 times. But it is a thing that is going to happen. There will be days this summer where I'm just like, I fucking can't even bring myself to get out of fucking bed. I don't want to make room for that. Go away. Alright, but I do actually need to make room for things. So we're going to deposit more stuff. Helix Fossil. Oh, did I not actually deposit things yet? Oh, wait. I'm getting the 2 different runs confused. I deposited all the stuff in the Mew run, not the Mewtwo run. By the way, this is one of the reasons that I don't usually do 2 runs in a day. One of the multiple reasons. Well, if khakis, well, probably. I mean, I have khakis. I don't wear them very often. Because most of the time, I would just rather wear jeans. Right now, I'm just wearing fucking gym shorts. I did forget to get fucking repels again. So we just got to deal with wild encounters in here. I probably shouldn't be focusing on getting... Are you kidding me? Literally 1 tile. Probably shouldn't be focusing on getting so many vitamins. I'm not even going to stop for that full restore, actually. Yeah, we got less than 10 minutes before we run out of time. This is actually going to be a slower run than last time, it looks like. There's a lot of trainers in Blaine's gym and Giovanni's gym, unfortunately. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's the last time. The last time I went into a Pokemon Center was in fucking... Wow. It was in fucking... what's it called? Celadon. I like how 75% of my team could learn strength. Yeah, here. Oh shit! I need fucking... I need repels. I need repels, I need repels, I need repels. I'm actually not going to need all of those because I just realized I bought too many. Skirts and sweatpants. So basically just skirts and sweatpants. Fair enough. You know what? I'm not getting any more vitamins. I'm not getting them. I don't think we need them. I think that it is excessive. I also think that we are not going to need all of the healing items that we're going to be grabbing here. So we're not going to grab those as well. We're just grabbing the rare candies and we're getting the hell out. Skirt plus something. Yeah. Okay, so Vulpix will die to a body slam. Ninetales will not, so we're gonna just psychic. Really? Ninetales doesn't even die to a psychic. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I should have kept picking up vitamins? That's right, I'm out of water. I've also had no caffeine today, which is like really fucking with me a lot. Not so much that I have a headache or anything like that. It's just like I'm so used to having had caffeine at this point that I'm like kind of getting a bit tired. Hydrate. You hydrate. I don't have any water, you dick. I have nothing to drink in my house. First in summer, no one is, although I enjoy the shit, don't like how, so I have to wear something that either entirely or mostly covers. Yeah. Well, like, my job, the fucking Walmart dress code does not allow shorts. Which, most of the time, I just ignore. Drink the channel points, if only. Most of the time, I just ignore the dress code when it's like that. And, like, even now, I've been wearing shorts into work for the last week. And they just haven't said anything because I work overnights. Nobody really cares about the dress code in overnights. And by the time the store opens up for the morning at 6 a.m., I'm usually in the back and I'm not in an area that's customer facing. So it doesn't really matter. I'm telling, go for it. Go for it. I literally bring jeans in my fucking, I call it my HSTV. It's a fucking wheelie cooler that I bring into work. You absolute shitbag. I hate you so much. I'm gonna fucking fire spin you so you can't move. And then I Gen 1 miss against the Arcanine. Fuck you, game. Hate you so much. Such an asshole. But anyway, so yeah, I have a rolly cooler that I bring to work with me since I have to walk in since my car is broken. And also because I want to get into better shape. And I've actually, speaking of, it's 9 o'clock. Speaking of, I'm down almost 10 pounds from when I started doing that. When I started doing that, I was 250 pounds. The last time I weighed myself, I was like 242. It was like 242.3 was what I was when I weighed myself yesterday. So it's working. I am losing weight doing this. But what I do is I bring in a cooler with me. It's a little rolly cooler. It's big enough that I can fit most things that I need to pick up for the day, like my groceries and stuff. I can just toss them in there and then I just drag it behind me on the way home. I call it my HSTV, my heavy shit transport vehicle. But I don't even remember what the hell brought that conversation up. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. The whole not allowed to wear shorts thing. I literally bring jeans in my fucking cooler. I just keep a pair of jeans in there so that if somebody wants to bitch at me for wearing shorts, I can go and change into jeans. It's not that big a deal. I'm just not going to by default when it's as cold as it is, or when it's as hot as it is outside. Which also translates to it being warmer in my job. Now, granted, there are times where I do. There are definitely times where I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go and stand in the fucking dairy cooler for the next 20 minutes. I'm going to put a jacket on. So I also keep a jacket in the cooler. And there have been times where I will have worn the jacket, but not the jeans. So I got fucking shorts and a heavy jacket on. I'm actually quite comfortable in my body. Like, outside of just wanting to be in better shape, which, like I said, I am working on, and I'm apparently succeeding at, somewhat at least. I'm actually very comfortable with me as a person. Physically and mentally. Took me a long time to get here, but you can get there. You can get there. Yeah, we're definitely slower real time this time around than we were last time, and I'm not entirely sure why. And unfortunately, the old VOD is just gone forever, so we can't even, like, compare. Ah, so the Blastoise is a 2-shot. All right, that's good to know. Oh, NBs as in NB as in non-binary. I get it. Don't need it. I don't need the healing. We're gonna absolutely fucking crush the Elite Four. I legitimately don't think that a single person on the Elite Four is going to cause us any issues whatsoever, except for maybe possibly the champion. But even the champion, I don't think could do that much to us. Unless we get fucking frozen by the Blastoise. I think that's literally the only way that we lose. Is if we get Blastoise frozen. Yep. There it is. We have failed to outpace our prior run. But that's fine. It's still pretty damn close. I think part of it is I just kept losing little bits of time by reading chat. Which is perfectly fine, by the way. It's just... That's probably what caused a lot of the time loss here, was I would just get distracted by chat for a minute. Which, like I said, don't mind at all. Ugh. Man, I'm fucking hungry. Guys, I found Taco Bell gift cards. And I found out that I have roughly $6 in Taco Bell gift cards, which means that I can get most of a meal from Taco Bell with that. And I'm excited, because that's basically a free meal for me. I am down a rare candy. I'm down the rare candy from Silph. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I wonder if I wasn't quite going by the same rules yet in my prior run. I wonder if I was going by, I wonder if I was forcing myself to use, or to fight all of the trainers in the gyms before. Because it's really, really strange that I am being outpaced by one of my earlier runs. I I keep saying this. I've said this so many times recently, but I legitimately think that Mewtwo was like within the first 15 runs that I ever did. I think it was like really, really early on. And at that point, I hadn't like solidified what rules I wanted to go with yet. So I think what might have happened is I hadn't forced myself to fight all of the gym trainers yet. So the fact that I am, you know, basically going to be 5 to 6 minutes behind, the fact that I was able to do this so close to what it was before, despite the fact that I'm forcing myself to do a lot more fights now than I did before. I think that's a bit telling as to where the relative skill levels are in these two runs. And the cool thing is because the VOD is fucking lost to the internet forever, nobody can prove me wrong. So I'm just gonna say I'm better now than I was then. Sentimental time? Wait, what? Thunderbolt. And we ice beam literally everything else. Everything else fucking dies. You done fucked up again, Aaron. Yep. Stretch? No. Not until after the run. After the run, I will stretch for sure. But we are very close, and I want to get this done as quickly as possible. I'm still so shocked. Y'all motherfuckers. Ganging up on me like this. I don't appreciate it. Don't you fucking dare. Yes, he just dies. Oh, thank God he just dies. No blizzard freeze for us. Not today. Not today, you son of a bitch. Oh, shit. I didn't deposit the other Pokemon. It's fine. That's fine. All right. I stopped at like 2 seconds. Well, I stopped it at the same point that it would have been stopped had I deposited those Pokemon, right? All right. So let's compare these two, right? Let's compare these two. So Mewtwo, 4 hours and 3 minutes versus 4 hours and 25 minutes in game time. 0 deaths again. 1 hour, 1 minute, and 36 seconds versus 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 57 seconds. And then level 61 versus level 63. So, relatively pretty damn similar. And like I said, I think that in this run, I forced myself... well, I have my rules, right? I have my rules set up specifically. And they have not changed in a long, long time. Back when I did this run before, I don't think I had those rules set up entirely. Oh, yep, that was necessary. That was necessary. I just didn't want to... I was trying to actually kind of sort of treat that as a speed run. So I wanted to focus entirely on it. So yeah, let's get this going. So we got 1 hour, 6 minutes, 57 seconds. And we got 4 hours and 25 minutes. So yeah, slightly slower than last time, but like I said, I think we did more this time around than we did last time. So I think it's perfectly fine. All right. That is going to be the end of the stream here today. Now, before y'all go, the plan is I'm going to go going to get some food. I'm going to use these fucking gift cards if they let me go into the lobby, because I don't have a car, so I can't go through the drive-thru. And I'm not going to be one of those crazy people that's standing in the fucking drive-thru, because I don't want to die. And I also think that that's just kind of... But anyway, I'm going to go get some food. I'm going to get something to drink. That'll be great. It'll be really nice to be able to drink something. And then I'm going to try to get the Lord of the Rings stuff set up. I will keep posting. I will keep people posted on Discord when I get back home and when I get it all set up and everything, and see if I can't get it all ready and working tonight. I'm going to try and get this Lord of the Rings stuff set up so that we can actually do the watch together later on. It will probably be about an hour and a half to 2 hours from now before that actually happens, because I got to walk there, walk back, get it all set up and everything. Get the download finished and everything like that. So it'll probably be about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So probably close to 11 o'clock my time. Before name is Pondmore. I wish I could raid myself. Just like multiply my own viewership. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Has to stream forever. I in fact do not. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all have a good evening. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.